No other crypto community fights harder for survival, while others gave up during bear markets or lawsuits. One group refused to back down, the XRP Army. In a world full of fair-weather fans, this community stands apart. They are loyal, they are loud, and they are unwavering. They aren't just investors. They are a movement. But what makes them so powerful? Why do they fight with such relentless passion for a single digital asset? This is the story of how a decentralized army of believers took on the world. It all began around 2017. As the crypto bull run was heating up, a project called Ripple started making serious waves. Its mission wasn't to replace banks but to revolutionize them from within, using XRP to make cross-border payments faster, cheaper, and more reliable than ever before. This vision caught the attention of thousands of believers worldwide. These weren't just speculators looking for a quick profit. They were pioneers, early adopters who saw the potential for a new global financial system. They gathered on forums like Reddit and Twitter, sharing research, debating the technology, and forming the very first battalions of what would soon be known as the XRP Army. They were soldiers in a digital revolution, united by a shared belief in a future where value moved as freely as information. Then, in December 2020, the bombshell dropped. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, filed a lawsuit against Ripple, alleging that XRP was an unregistered security. The news sent shockwaves through the crypto world. Exchanges delisted XRP, its price plummeted, and many analysts declared it dead. For any other project, this would have been the end. But for the XRP community, it was a declaration of war. Instead of fading away, they exploded in strength. The hashtag #RELISTXRP started trending. YouTubers, bloggers, and even lawyers with no prior connection to Ripple rallied to the cause, creating content, dissecting legal documents, and organizing online. The XRP Army wasn't just defending a token, they were defending their investment, their community, and their vision for the future. They transformed from a scattered group of enthusiasts into a coordinated force, ready to fight for Ripple's survival. For the XRP Army, this fight was never just about the money. It was about something much deeper: justice, innovation, an unwavering faith in a technology they believed could change the world. They saw the lawsuit not just as an attack on Ripple, but as an attack on the entire crypto industry's right to innovate. They believed Ripple was fighting a battle for regulatory clarity that would benefit everyone. Their conviction was fueled by the leadership at Ripple, particularly CEO Brad Garlinghouse, who became a figurehead for the resistance. His defiant interviews and transparent updates gave the community a sense of purpose. This wasn't a faceless corporation. It was a team of innovators fighting for a cause they all shared. The XRP Army stood with them, turning court sketches into symbols of defiance and legal filings into rallying cries. Their belief was their armor, and their unity was their weapon. The XRP Army quickly evolved into a formidable media force. They understood that in the digital age, the battle for public opinion is just as important as the battle in the courtroom. They flooded social media platforms like Twitter, Telegram, and Reddit, becoming a constant, unignorable presence. They organized campaigns to counter what they saw as misinformation, meticulously debunking negative articles and calling out biased reporting. They created their own news cycle, pushing discussions about XRP and the SEC lawsuit into the mainstream headlines. Trending hashtags like #XRP Army and #WeAreNotSecurities became digital banners for their movement. They proved that a decentralized community, armed with conviction and smartphones, could challenge powerful institutions and shape the global conversation. They weren't just consuming the news, they were making it. The culture of the XRP Army is truly one of a kind in the crypto space. It's a vibrant mix of serious analysis, inside jokes, and a healthy dose of digital warfare. They communicate through memes as much as they do through market charts. Funny images, fan art, and even custom XRP merchandise became symbols of their shared identity and resilience. To an outsider, it might look chaotic, but within the community, it's a language of belonging. Being part of the XRP Army isn't just about holding a digital asset in a wallet. It's about adopting an identity. It's about being a hodler, a soldier in the trenches, standing shoulder to shoulder with fellow believers against a common foe. This powerful sense of community is what kept morale high through years of uncertainty, turning a simple investment into a deeply personal crusade. The impact of this passionate community on both Ripple and the broader crypto market cannot be overstated. During the darkest days of the lawsuit, when major U.S. exchanges had delisted XRP, it was the XRP Army that kept the token relevant. Their relentless advocacy and global presence ensured that XRP continued to be traded and discussed. Outside of the U.S., they created a floor of support that prevented a total collapse. Without the constant pressure from the XRP Army, Ripple might have struggled to maintain its partnerships and morale. Their unwavering support was a powerful testament to the project's value, proving that community strength could overcome regulatory hurdles. When Ripple achieved a partial victory in court in 2023, it felt like a victory for every single member of the Army who had kept the faith. In the world of cryptocurrency, innovative technology can certainly build value, but it is the community that builds survival. The story of the XRP Army is the ultimate proof of this principle. They demonstrated that a united, passionate group of individuals can stand against regulatory giants and market downturns. They proved that shared belief can be a force more powerful than fear, uncertainty, and doubt. In the end, every great revolution, whether in finance or society, doesn't start with institutions or corporations. It starts with a group of people who simply refuse to quit. This is DCA Crypto, where we explore the stories shaping crypto history. If you want more deep dives into the world beyond the charts, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.